you are given with the ratio of x to y to z, 3 to 5 to 7, and then x equals to 9. So from here you can see that if x equals to 9, what will be the value of y and the value of z? So we can see that from 3 to 9 is multiply 3. We multiply 3 to get 9. Therefore, other number also you must multiply 3. You multiply 3 for value of y and also value of z. So you get 15 and 21. Then only you can do this. So x plus y is 9 plus 15 minus z is minus 21. So you get the answer 3. Right, in this problem, the ratio of A to B is 5 to 3. A to B is 5 to 3. And then it says the difference of A and B is 2, or 5 minus 3 is 2. And this 2 is 2 parts actually. Okay. So let's make a table. This is part and this is quantity. And the 2 parts is equals to how much? Rm 120. So from here we can calculate 1 part is equals to how much? Okay, equals to Rm 60. Therefore, the question needs us to find what is the total sum of money. Total sum of money means the parts of A and B. So total equals to A plus B, or 5 plus 3 equals to 8. And in terms of quantity, we can do 8 multiplied 60, so equals to Rm 480. The problem talks about perimeter of a rectangle. The ratio of length to width is 9 is to 5. So we can say that this is length, this is width. If the width is 25, what would be the length? So we get 25 by multiplying 5, therefore length also we multiply 5, so you get 45 for the length. Therefore, here you get 45 of the length, and the width is 25 and 25. So the perimeter is 2 multiply 25 plus 2 multiply 45. So it's 50 plus 90 equals to 140 centimeters. Okay, before we can simplify the ratio, first you can see that the numbers given here are mixed numbers, mixed form of numbers. This is decimal, whole number, and fraction. So it's easier if we change all these number into one type of number. We have to change them into a whole number. So first I will change all the numbers into decimal. So 1.0 and 3 over 2 is equals to 1.5. And then, so we multiply 10 for every number. We're going to get, so we get 25 is to 10 and to 15. After that we can simplify, so get 5, 2 and 3, and the answer is this one. We have the rate of 45 kilometer in the unit of kilometer per hour. And then what we need to do is we have to change or convert this into unit of meter per second. So change or convert kilometer into meter, you have to multiply 45 with 1000, and hour into second is 1 hour multiply 60 minutes multiply 60 seconds. So we get 45,000 meter over 3,600 second, and then we simplify these values, and lastly we get 12.5 meter per second. Right, given the ratio of P to Q is 5:3 and Q to R is 2:3, and we are required to write them into ratio of 3 quantities, P to Q to R. So what we are going to do is we are going to make the Q here of the same value. So over here we are going to multiply 2 here, so we get 10 to 6, and another one we multiply 3, so we get 6 to 9. So when this Q and Q they are the same, then only you can combine these two ratios, you can combine together and write in the ratio of 3 quantities. So P to Q to R is 10 to 6 to 9. So P is this, Q is 6, and R is 9. Alright, so this one we just take 7 over 25 multiply 100, so you get 28, so it's 28%. Given the ratio of CT, Ruhil and Zawiyah is 5 to 8 and to 3. So here you can see that the parts are 5. This is the total parts, 5 plus 8 plus 3, and it says in the question that the quantity, the total is 576. Therefore from here this is equals to 16 parts. So we can calculate how much is for one part. So we get actually 576, you divide 16, you get one part equals to 36. Alright, and then we need to calculate what is the difference of CT and Zawiyah. So CT is 5 So CT minus Zawiya is 5 parts minus 3 parts equals to 2 parts. Therefore, the difference between them is 2 multiply 36 equals to 72. 34 out of 40 students pass a test. So we need to calculate the percentage of students who fail. So the failure are 6%. So 6 over 40 multiply 100 equals to X. Right, this is in option 1. Okay, and then if we use proportion method, we can do like this. Something, or the percentage, something over 100 equals to the number or the quantity over the total. So this is actually in option 3. And then if we simplify, when we simplify, so X over 100 equals to 3 over 20, and this falls into, we can see this in option 4. Right, to get the equivalent ratio, we just multiply the ratio with any suitable number. For the first ratio, we can multiply with 4. If we multiply 4, we get 12 to 36. And for ratio number 2, we can multiply 5. If we multiply 5, we get 20 is to 30. And for ratio number 3, we just multiply 7, and we get 35 and 49. So first one is this. The second one is here, and the third is this. Now let us solve the squared and cube of numbers. Okay, we have negative 1 over 3 squared times 1 over 2 cubed. So the first negative, when we square the negative 1 over 3 times negative 1 over 3 becomes 1 positive 1 over 9. And then for mixed fraction, you have to change into improper fraction. So it's 3 over 2 cubed. Therefore, we get 3 cubed is 27, 2 cubed is 8, and then we simplify them. 9 and 27, 9 is 1, here is 3. So the final answer is 3 over 8. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, so it's 8, plus negative 2 over 3. So this becomes 8 minus 2 over 3 equals to 7 1 over 3. Right, tick the correct statements. So we have to check each options. Option number 1, 5 power of 2 is less than 5.7 power of 2 and less than 6 power of 2. I think this is very obvious, so this is correct statement. Or you can also take a calculator. Yeah. So just calculate 5 over 2 is 25, is less than 32, oops, sorry, it's less than 32.49, and 6 squared is 36. This is very obvious. Okay, for option number 2, if we calculate using calculator, you get 0.008 is less than 0.022 and is less than 0.027. Okay, this is also correct. And for option number 3, it's negative 216 is less than negative 238.33 and less than negative 343. So as we all know that for negative number, as the figure is greater, but when it's negative, actually it is more to the left. Yeah, it's more to the left. So this is actually the smallest. Yeah, so 216, negative 216 is greater than this and is greater than this. So option number 3 is wrong. To get the volume of a cuboid, volume is equals to base area multiply height. Okay, in this case, our volume is equals to 80 cubic centimeter. All right. So it's given in the statement the base area is a square, and let's say we give it as x. So the sides are all x. So base area multiply the height, and the height is given as 5 centimeter. When we calculate, it's given the volume is 80 cubic centimeter. So what is the area? So we multiply x is x squared, and then 5 here, you divide 80 divide 5, and here is x squared equals to 16 centimeter, and x equals to square root 16 is equals to 4 centimeter. In this problem, we have to determine first the all perfect square numbers between 30 and 80. All perfect square numbers. Okay. So what are they? We have 36, and then we have 49, 64, 81, but 81 is more than 80, so we cannot take 81. So here we only have the perfect square numbers that lie between 30 and 80 are 36, 49, and 64. So find the sum of all perfect square numbers between 30 and 80. Therefore, we just total up these three numbers. So we get equals to 149. Over here we have square root, cube root, bracket, and also square outside here. So what we must do is we have to solve everything in the bracket first. So just leave the square outside here until the end. Okay, so for the square root of 2/7/9, you must change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So it becomes square root 25/9. And then plus cube root 8 is 2 over cube root 27 is 3. And then we have squared outside there. Then here you can get the square root of 25 is 5 over square root of 9 is 3, and then plus 2 over 3. And outside the bracket we have square. So inside here we have 7 over 3 squared. So our final answer is 7 squared is 49 over 3 squared is 9. Or you can have a mixed fraction 5/4/9. So the value of P is, where's the value of P? So P is here, it's 25. So P is 25. And Q is, where is Q? Here. Q is 2 over 3. Q is 3. And R is something over 3, so 7 over 3. R is 7. And S is 49/9. Thank you for watching.